All right, welcome race fans to Auto Club here, Maximum Speed Racing League, running at Auto Club tonight with the Nationwide cars. I got my good old buddy Ed Hewitt joining me in the booth here. Ed, you got a copy?
I sure do, Rudy. How we doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. So what did you think of it?
Actually, I didn't get that far, Rudy. It was still going back and forth. I don't know if I got iRacing running in the background or what's going on.
Probably.
I still don't see it.
Well, don't worry about it. You'll get to watch it later.
Oh, yeah, time for it, bro.
So, and also in the booth with us here tonight, Scott Brinson, going to be doing a little in-car reporting for us. So, welcome, Scott.
Thank you, sir. How you doing tonight, Rudy?
Doing good. Ready to get this thing underway here tonight. Lots of fast guys out here.
Yes, sir. I'm ready, too. I'm ready to do a little racing and kind of get lost in the race. Been a rough day, so ready to do a little racing and get my mind off the track stuff.
Very good. Very good. Well, yeah, it's been kind of trying for me today, too. A lot of stuff going on for me, too. So, man, I guess the world just keeps getting busier.
That it does. That it does. Every day.
What's going on with that? There we go. Start working sooner.
The broadcast tonight?
Well, hopefully. It was starting to be a little hairy there for a minute, and now it seems to have smoothed out. But like I told Ed, I said it did that to me last night, and it kind of smoothed out. And after the beginning of it, and I never had a problem with it the rest of the time. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube, whether it's having some major issues or what's going on. But hopefully they get that figured out one of these days. I mean, if you called them, if you called them, they would say it was we're on the air. Excuse me, we're on the air. Talk to Ed in another channel, please. Thank you. But I don't know if it's something that we're doing, or I don't know what's going on with it, but.
Oh, hopefully it'll clear up, Rudy, and we'll have a good race.
That's just why I did not want. Never mind.
Don't let it get to you, Rudy. We got a long night ahead of us, buddy.
Well, we got about 21 minutes of practice left here, coming down to it, and looks like Ryan Ayers, the top on the leaderboard there, did roll in with a 39.9. Man, Robert Cray's right behind him. For the longest time, Thomas Keene was out there with a 40 flat, and it didn't look like anybody was going to touch him. And boy, now they've sure cranked up the heat now. And there's Scott going around the track now. Right on you, buddy. Hey,
oh, man,
give us a little
on the spot.
Give us a little bit of a walkthrough of feeling out there. And, where you're at on the track and what you're feeling and when you lift and when you brake and.
Oh, I don't want to give away my secrets about lifting and braking and all that.
Okay, well don't do one of your laps.
Just pedal.
Don't do one of your laps, just do a lap.
Well, basically, I just let off enough just to get the car to turn through the corner, and then you can feel the sweet spot, and when you get back to that sweet spot, you just hit the gas, kind of ease it through, and just try not to put too much wheel into it. Aim it for the wall, get it off the corner as straight as you can. You can lose time around this big place real quickly.
Yeah, I know, 2 miles, and it doesn't take much to lose a lot of time.
No, sir. I'm mainly just going to take it easy tonight. From the practice race that we ran the other night, it seemed like a lot of people were falling off as that race went on, like falling off a lot.
Right.
And going up and getting into the outer wall, or just having to get completely out of it. So if I take care of my tires, and if anybody out there takes care of their tires, they should be all right. Because guys are going to push it and burn up the tires.
Oh yeah. We're probably gonna, as we always see, it's guys want to get out there and they want to lead every lap, and
Yep.
and it's not every lap that counts; it's the last one.
That's it.
The last lap's the one that counts. So.
I looked at that too when I was out there practicing, and now that you're steering offset, I think mine was at +4. I think I brought that up to, I think it was negative, or no, maybe it was a +0, and the car handled perfectly. No spinning, no nothing. You lift off the throttle just a little bit and get right back on it.
What did Tommy want?
Just tell me, but he didn't have a room to get another driver in the team speak because we're full.
Well, we need to go over to your team speak.
Okay, we can do that.
You and I and Scott. So you'll have to give Scott the Addy over there, or I guess. I can probably do it quicker.
Okay.
That's where we're going for the broadcast?
Yeah, we're going to have to because they don't have enough room in here. And we want everybody to get in here that can get in here. So.
I'm just still figuring out how we're going to do the driver's meeting.
Well, you stay in here and do the driver's meeting, and we'll go over there, okay? And then when you're done with the driver's meeting, come over there, because you're about to do the driver's meeting. Let Tommy know.
We have 3 minutes to do the driver meeting.
Yeah, let Tommy know that we're going to head over to your team speak. Okay, there you go. Scott, it's down below.
Okay.
And just don't yell and scream, Ed. Be calm, cool, collective, and just let them know, the 5 basic rules, okay? And tell them no changing lanes on starts or restarts till you come out of turn 2. We will be watching, okay?
Right, exactly.
Okay, we'll see you over there.
I got my list anyways, bro. I got my list in my anyways.
Okay, Scott.
Okay.
Be there in just a second. Go in there now.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, I'll bookmark this.
Yeah. We don't use this only for instances like this. I'm going to work on that.
This is the one you were using before, right? Or it looks similar. Alright.
It's just YouTube. I don't know what to do about it. There ain't nothing I can do about it. So if they can't watch it, oh well, I don't care. I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing I can do. It's just going to drop frames. If it drops frames, it drops frames. It drops frames, and I can't do nothing about it.
So we're still on the air though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give up. I give up trying. I've tried every single thing that there is to try, and every time I think I have it, I go into a race and it screws up again. So I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing you can do.
Nope. Don't let it get you all pissed off, Rudy.
I can do the I can have it sit here and broadcast for 92 days straight, and it would never waver. As soon as I go into a race, then it starts messing up. So, I don't know. All right, 15 minutes here till qualifying. So just to kind of fill everybody in here, we do want you to kind of check out the MaxSpeedTV website there. There is a subscribe label on the left. Subscribe to our email, and we can put you in a list to send you any newsletters that we may put out, which those will be coming whenever we get enough people to join up on that. You can check us out at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV and Facebook.com/MaximumSpeedRacing for the league site. That is I guess, kind of a closed group. You have to be invited. That's for league members only. But anyhow, you can check it out. A lot of news on the MaxSpeedTV site. We put pictures and videos, and this video is on there actually. You can actually go right to that channel and watch it. You can watch it on MaxSpeedTV.com as well, right there on the viewing screen. I think maybe Ed might have them all in the driver's meeting right now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, they're headed that way.
Okay.
'83 is coming in.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and mute you here real quick and play our brand new commercial again.
10-4.
Brand spanking new commercial.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yes, sir. Okay, Scott, we're back. And it just dropped a whole ton more frames, so. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, they are under driver's meeting, and this is for all that are in there to race tonight. They must shut off their cars and get into one channel in the TeamSpeak and have a driver's meeting with Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Just 10 minutes away from qualifying here, folks. If the stream is messed up, I apologize. There ain't nothing I can do. So, sorry. It is what it is.
Somebody at home's telling you to get better internet, Rudy.
Internet, it's YouTube.
I'm just, man, I'm just having a hard time. Good time. I don't know how these guys are getting into 39s, Rudy. Alien fast.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, ain't it?
Well, we know what they won't be running those.
I'm gonna try one thing here. Hold on a minute. I don't even know if that'll even be broadcasting. I don't even know if it'll even broadcast. I don't know what to do about it. I've even tried the backup server on YouTube, and it I don't know. It just nothing. It just won't run. So I don't know what to do about it. There ain't nothing. That's it. You got what you get. That's it. You're not going to get anything better. That's it. So if it's hop, skips, and misses about half the race, well, I guess that's what it is.
Your hands are tied, Rudy. We know it ain't your fault, buddy.
No. So, all right.
All right, Rudy. Looks like driver's meeting's over.
All right.
We're headed back out on the track. I'm gonna do the same thing. Definitely don't want to get up there near that. Me right into it.
Mm-hmm.
And man, that wall just sucks you right up into it. That could be.
Well, it'll straighten out.
Yeah, I wouldn't let it.
All right, 6 minutes, a little less than 6 minutes till qualifying. Already starting to cool down in here. I got the window open. Imagine that on a cold winter night. Got the window open.
It's cold outside. I got my sliding door cracked. It's cold outside here.
Last night I had to. It was turned down, so it was, I had the window open, and it got so cold in here. I was actually sitting here shivering halfway through the race, and closed the window just to kind of warm it back up in here. But by the time I got done broadcasting, it was already back up to 71 degrees. So. It doesn't take it long to warm it up, but it seems like it. I don't know if Ed's here or not.
Yeah, I don't know how he race control at the same.
What? Be over here?
Yeah, full time and do race
Control from in the server, not in TeamSpeak.
Well, I'm just saying he likes with the radio channel. Both. Just saying, maybe that's why.
Yeah, pretty good. Like about 30 drivers, if I'm looking at that correctly. I'm not sure if I
was going to say I counted 33. There were two guys that didn't take time.
Okay.
And one track is Travis Brown. I'm right behind him.
Okay.
Steven Pearson was the other that didn't take a time in practice. couple cars in the infield there on the front stretch. Sorry, I've been racing.
All right, a little less than 3 minutes till qualifying. It's just dropped crazy. It's dropped 25% of the frames. YouTube, ladies and gentlemen.
We know you're the man, Rudy. You're one of only 2 people that bring these broadcasts to people in 1080p, so.
If you're having problems, refresh your screen. Until this thing straightens itself out. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, folks. It's gotta. We'll just have to tough through it till it finally decides to quit wigging itself out and fix itself. Less than 2 minutes till qualifying.
Think I should qualify, Rudy?
My God, that's up to you. You said you wanted to take it easy riding the back. I would say maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to ride in the back.
Be all about saving your tires here tonight for the end, so you know.
True.
But you got to save your car too. You get one reset. You don't want to use that in the first 10 laps, you know, because well, if you get into a wreck in SOL, you know.
I was just about to ask you how many resets there were.
1. That's it.
Just a second, Rudy. I'm gonna do a little pre-race here.
Practice. So next we're going to be heading to qualifying, folks. So hang loose a minute, and we'll play the national anthem for you.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, some times coming in now. Thomas Keene on the top with almost a 40 flat, but those times are probably going to be beat. Look like we had some pretty fast guys there in practice that could beat that.
Not going to mention who's in second.
Oh.
Oh, Scott.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to. I thought you weren't going to qualify.
Changed my mind.
That didn't last long though.
No, I knew it wouldn't. I just figured I'd throw it out there.
Heck yeah.
Sean Butler with a fool. Thomas Townsend.
Travis.
I don't want to be
Travis.
in the back tonight.
Well, I can't say as I blame you. You know, I don't know. That's a rough place to be back there. And
Yep. If it's anything like that race I saw the other night, there's going to be some incidents, and I just don't want to be in the back. Not saying that the front's going to be perfect, but
last night?
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, last night. Well, I thought that went caution free.
Yeah, there were no cautions, but there were plenty of incidents.
Oh, okay. Well,
We were wondering if you forgot to turn cautions on, because there were plenty of crashes that should have drawn cautions, and
Yeah.
none did.
I had cautions on.
Weird.
If you spin down off the track, you're in the back, and you don't come back up on the track in front of traffic, then it won't bring the caution out.
If I'm not mistaken, only 8 cars finished on the lead lap, and I think only 10 finished the race out of like 24.
And they had unlimited resets.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully everybody got enough practice in. They had 2 hours to practice, and if they left after an hour and 10 minutes, then they didn't utilize the whole practice session. Even if you were dead last, running 25 laps behind the leader, it's still, it's better than you still can go out there and practice. That's what it's all about, Okay, so we have played our national anthem, and we're ready to get this thing underway. Ed, so what do you think about tonight? You've went out there and turned a lap or two. What do you think about the setup?
I think the setup's awesome, Rudy. When I be honest with you, that the track's perfect tonight. Conditions. I think it's everything's fine. Like I said, you play with the offset for the steering wheel. It's perfect. I explained to those guys, if you start spinning, you need to go in there and play with the offset. Turn it up a little bit to your liking. Go out there and run a couple laps. If you don't like it, then you can fix it. You know what I mean? That's all we can do. And it's about throttle control tonight, like we talk about every race we go to, Rudy. Throttle control. You don't have to use much brake here. Track's wide enough. You can make it 3 wide, 4 wide, wherever it takes, guys. Just go out there and have some fun tonight. And like I said, Rudy, I think it's going to be an awesome race. I'm hoping we don't have any caution. I'd like to see it go green. Like we always wish every track we go.
Yeah.
We had a good race last night. These guys did a good job. Let's see if they can do it again tonight, Rudy.
Okay, so we're going to get down here to the grid and see where everybody's going to be starting after qualifying. Let's make sure. Okay. Got to get a little volume. Okay, after qualifying, Travis Townsend, congratulations to him with a 39.965. Great lap, man. Awesome job there, Travis. Sean Butler starting on the outside of him with almost a 40 flat in the number 88. Thomas Keene starting third. For Herlo in the 87 starting fourth. In fifth is Ryan Ayers in the number 66. In sixth, Cody Griffin in the number 38. Stephen Pearson in the 85 starting seventh. Scott Brinson in the number 10 starting. Dylan Turlin, I say that different every time. 29 starting ninth. Robert Craze in the number 92 starting 10th. Joey Buscemi in the number 70 11th. Mark Wright in the number 15 starting 12th. Travis Brown in the 44 starting 13th. In 14th, Timothy Lewis in the number. In 15th, Canaro in the number 80. Joey Lamb in the 81 starting 16th. Daniel Smallwood in the number 8 starting 17th. Justin Rogers in the number 49 starting 18th. In 19th, Lee Bedson 97. In 20th, Chris Serkois in the number 42. Mark Robertson in the number 21 starting 21st. Great. That's Frank G in the number 13. Frank coming back after having some personal issues to take care of. 22nd. Good job, Frank. Michael Maxwell in the 245 starting 23rd. Joel Hamilton in the 55 starting 4th. In the 25th position, Tom Serrato in the number 40. Tommy one not to qualify starting in the 26th position in the number 54. William Kirk in the number 5 starting 27th. Brian Phillips in the number 39 starting 29th. Starting 30th. Rush in the number 69 starting 31st in the Farmville 2 car. Brian Ray in the number 12 starting 32nd. Matthew Breckel in the number 17 starting 33rd. Kevin O'Brien in the number 84 starting 34th. And shotgun on the field, Chris Jackson, which I don't see him. I guess he didn't. So, all right. Back up to the leaders. We're ready to go green here, guys. All right, Ed, get them going here, buddy. Hello?
Our lights are in. We're in the paint. There, we're going ready to go green, green, green. Green, green, green. Boogie, boogie, guys. Let's go racing.
Good start by everybody. Travis brings them down into turn 1. Sean Butler up on the high side, gonna fall in behind Travis now. Thomas Keene right there in 3rd. Christopher Hurlow in 4th. Wow, that was a little jerky there. I don't know what happened there, but okay, coming around here to lead the first lap. Travis Townsend out there with a little bit of a pull away from Thomas Keene now, and Travis Townsend leads the very first lap of this race. 80 laps to go here, guys.
Boy, they're pretty stacked up here in the middle, boy. Good racing.
Yeah, and Stephen Pearson right there, really doing a great job with them. Looks like he has a pretty good run here on the outside, but the 66 of Ryan Ayers gets by him. Now Dylan Turlin right there with him. This guy's pretty much taking... Oh, we got one.
Coming on the grass. The grass.
Oh, that was Scott. Ooh, Scott.
I saved.
Good save, Scott.
Nice. Good save. Going to put you back in the field, but Sean Butler in 3rd.
Sorry.
Christopher Hurlow 4th. Yep, save your tires.
Somebody's
Oh,
in
we
the
got
wall.
one in the wall, in the wall, in the wall. He stays in the wall, keeps it in the wall. Good job.
No
Bud.
caution. There's the
Oh,
caution.
there's the caution.
Caution is out.
Man. I don't know who it
49, bring
was.
that out.
Who?
The 49.
I don't.
Dog damage. The car got so much. Rogers.
It looks like he's okay. He's blinking bad here. Let's go back and take a look at it.
If he brought the caution on up, but he blinked out on me.
Yeah. Looks like he may have got a little bit of help right there. Oh yeah, from the 245. Michael Maxwell hooking him. Looks like they're just a little too hard and come up the hill into Justin Rogers. Are you seeing that, Ed?
I wound up getting an unsafe pit entrance on that spin. I got to follow.
No, I don't know. It blinked out on me. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'm looking at it here. Michael Maxwell
We got a car.
I got it now.
Michael
There's a
Maxwell
car.
got back of Justin Rogers, and that brought out the caution.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
There's another car spun on the backstretch. Or
All right.
was.
Travis Townsend coming down pit road. Wow. Him and looks like Sean Butler. Thomas Keene staying out, wants to lead a lap. On pit road. Travis Townsend comes into his pit stall. Sean Butler too, and a lot of the guys in the back of the field stopping too, Ed.
I'm sorry, bunch us down here.
Yep. All right, Thomas Keene staying out to lead that lap and getting that valuable point for leading a lap. All right, coming around here to number 6, so first caution out on lap number 4. And this isn't really what we wanted to see, Ed. We wanted to see this thing go green all the...
What happened there, Rudy? I guess it didn't get off brakes quick enough there on Maxwell's car.
They drove it in there just a tick too hard. And washed up the hill into... whoever that was, I don't even remember now. It's Justin Rogers.
At the tail end, Boris.
Yes, you are. But Justin Rogers is going to be restarting back here in 30th. And Matthew Breckel 31st. Tony DeGennaro 32nd. And Scott Brinson rounding out. But I was looking here, Justin Rogers, Michael Maxwell going to be restarting in 15th there. But the guys getting back out onto the track. Okay, Christopher Hurlow in 2nd now. Shout out to and Mom and Dad that are watching. I'm sure they're faithful watchers. Sorry about the broadcast if it's not coming out good. About it. I'm out of it. I ain't got a dog in the fight. All I can do is send it there. If they don't want to, encode it, well, that's up to them, I guess. Send YouTube a message.
These car lights are off. We're getting ready to go back to green here.
Yes, sir. And our leader, Thomas Keene, led 3 laps now. He's got those points for leading the racing. Christopher Hurlow in 2nd, Ryan Ayers 3rd, and Dylan Turlin in 4th.
I got my work cut.
Yes, you do.
I'm just wondering if I burned up one of my reset. I didn't hit nothing, but I violently went through the grass, so I don't know.
Yeah, you probably messed that splitter up in front.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Okay, Ed.
If I have another crash.
Get him going, Ed.
Oh yeah, you hear me? Pace cars. Wait, one more time, boys. Let's go racing.
All right, good restart by everybody. Nobody's spinning the tires. We got a couple of blinkers back in there, but man, What these guys can do about that blinking, or maybe they're having the same issue I'm having tonight. I don't know. Could be internet problems, for all I know.
Thomas Keene pulls up against the wall against Christopher Harlow there.
Now,
Harlow looking on the inside.
yes, sir. Going into the turn, Christopher Harlow into turn 3. Let's see what he can do with Keene on the high side.
Keene's going to take the run up on the high side.
Yes, he is. Boy, a lot of blinkers in there. And Keene gonna lead that lap yet.
Ryan here.
Keene pretty fast in practice. Boy, I'll tell you what. There, Ryan Ayers
Looking on the inside there, 129.
fast in 3rd. Dylan Turlin in 4th. Cody Griffin working himself up into the 5th place. Had a real nice car coming into tonight. Let's see if he can keep all the corners intact on that. Pearson in 6th. And still up on the high side, Thomas Keene, and nobody's been able to get up there but Ryan Ayers. Taking a run on Harlow on the inside.
Oh, can he get the pass, Rudy?
Wow. No, looks like Harlow, they may be door to door, but the pass not being completed just yet.
Oh, he's going to pass now. Ryan Ayers will take that position away from Hurl.
Yeah, and Dylan right there in 3rd.
Yeah. Dylan's looking on the inside.
Yes, he is. All the way from front to back is only 6.3 seconds from the leader to the last one.
Get that car up there. Gonna get the car up there, Hurl. Gonna come down on his door.
Ayers going to take over, and Dylan right there 3rd. Christopher Harlow trying to fight back on the high side. Well, let's go back here. Cody Griffin back a little ways behind him. Running about 1.1 seconds back. Lee Bedsel worked his way up there. We got a couple of spinners.
We have a wreck.
We got a couple crashes.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. There's so many cars blinking out. I can't.
There were a bunch of cars involved in that. There
Yeah.
were like 2 different crashes going on at 2 different times.
Well, I had Joey Buscemi on this. I think this may have been the one that might have brought out the caution. I'm not sure. Stephen Pearson up into Joey Buscemi right there, and those 2 across the grass. And I think that's the one that brought the caution out. Sean Butler slips by. So Stephen Pearson getting into Joey Buscemi. Now, I go back in the field a little further here. You say there was another one back here. I'm looking for that now.
Cars in the wall together.
Oh, Michael Maxwell Rush. Looks like Rush may have been into something too. And you know, I'm thinking this would be the one that brought the caution out, Ed. Yeah, that would be the one that brought the caution. Those 2 up front actually went down across the grass, so that would not have brought the caution out.
Big wreck on pit road.
What's going on?
I don't know what was going on there, but multiple cars involved in an incident on pit road.
I can't look. I gotta finish. Rudy, what's going on with that? I gotta look at pit road.
Well, Michael Maxwell come up the hill into, but he got kind of doored right there. So I'm going to call that a racing incident.
Okay, so I'm not going to give him.
To see what,
who brought the yellow out, though? What the yellow out?
Well, that would have been it, but it was just a racing incident. Okay. What happened on pit road?
I don't know. I just saw a bunch of cars turned around in the pits when I went in. A bunch of people had to check up hard because of it.
Rush using his reset and getting back out there. Chris now showed as the leader. Looks like Thomas Keene may have pitted. Yes, he did. Christopher Harlow and Lee Bedsel staying out, and no pit for them. So Christopher Hurlow
Don't dice early.
he does get to lead a lap. So, did you find out?
Not yet, Rudy. I'm still looking at it.
Drivers are talking that there's no resets. There's a couple of different drivers saying that they didn't get a reset.
Well, they'll have to get a hold of iRacing. I think the number's on the website. They'll have to get a hold of them after the race.
Yeah, there's a couple other drivers saying they did get theirs, so pretty bad internet tonight, Rudy.
Well, I think so because, boy, I'll tell you, with the weather that's going on around the nation today,
Yep.
it's just been unbelievable. And you know, I'm thinking, aren't these servers run out of Massachusetts? Hello?
Yes, sir. I didn't hear you, Rudy. I'm
Aren't
sorry,
these-
there's a lot of traffic on the radio?
Aren't these servers run out of Massachusetts?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Well, if they are, that whole that's a nightmare up there, and that could be why we're just having all kinds of problems here. I don't know. I know the weather's been pretty bad here today too, so. But we'll just deal with what we can, and we're tough luck on it. I don't know what to do about it. Can't do nothing. Christopher Hurlow in the lead right now. It looks like Lee Bedsall second, Sean Butler third, Tommy Lee fifth, Dylan Turlin sixth, Thomas Keene seventh, Ryan Ayers eighth, Cody Griffin ninth, and Travis Brown your top 10.
Old Travis is in the top 10, huh?
Back here, I wanted to see where Joel Hamilton running in the 15th spot. I know he's got some. Sorry if it's dropping frames, folks. I can't do anything about it. So there's Joel's car. I just want to kind of show that.
A couple cars ahead. Make them.
All right, Christopher Hurlow in the lead, and he's ready to go here. Ed, get him wound up.
Ed, you there?
I'm sure I'm just looking at a replay. We're going to run a number down that caused a wreck on pit road. Was on the left side of pit road.
Don't green, Ed.
Base car's in and waiting on the green. Green, green, green.
Green, green, boys. Let's go racing.
Well, great start for Lee Bedsall. I think he has actually scored. He was scored as the leader. When Job Lee, he gets out there and leads a lap. Sean Butler in third. Tommy Lee in fourth. Tony DeGennaro up into the sixth spot. Falls in behind, let's see, that's Dylan Turlin. And now Ryan Ayers up on the high side trying to get a run in the number 66. A little bit, and Sean Butler goes side by side with them. Coming to the line, it looks like Sean is going to take over second spot. And we got a 4 wide here coming to the end of the front stretch. Holy smoke. Glad the guys backed out. Lee clear up against a ton of positions up there.
Ooh, 4 wide here. 4 wide.
Yeah, oh, and that did not go good. And Lee gets wrecked. No caution yet, no caution. And Lee gets wrecked. Okay, back up front. Sean Butler on Christopher Hurlow's. Sean Butler on Christopher Hurlow's back bumper here and trying to get up there and lead a lap.
80 lost a lot of momentum there and slowed everybody up.
Well, 80 come down to the 44, bounced up to the 97.
Caution, that's the main thing. Tommy Lee in 5th back here, under attack by Thomas Keene. You know somebody I didn't see in here tonight? Or, well, I'm sorry, they're in here, but way back in the field, William Kirk, last week's winner, running in the 15th spot. We're coming up on the race, and it looks like he does get by Joey Lamb. Joey Lamb going to lose a couple of places as Robert Craze goes by for the 15th place. Tony DeGennaro, after losing a lot of momentum there, back in 17th. Justin Rogers, 18th. And Rush in 19th? Huh? Just kidding. Rush, I know he would have been all right if he wouldn't have got hit there by Michael Maxwell on that first one, and he's already used his reset now, and he's got to be extra careful out there. Joey Buscemi back here in 20th, and Frank G 21st. Hopefully Frank's feeling better. Man, it's sad to hear what he's gone through here recently. I don't want to get into it. That's his personal business, but glad to see him back out here racing with us. All right, Scott Brinson right behind him in 21st, looking to the inside of Frank G. Whoa. Going into turn 3 with a great run. Brinson trying to capture that spot. Looks like he's got a good run coming out of turn 4. Good job. Nice pass. Stephen Pearson wanting to follow right along with him on the inside of Frank G now. Back here, Mark Wright in 24th. We're waiting to see Mark maybe get up there and make his move, but we got a brand new leader up front, folks. Ryan Ayers taking the lead.
They're wrecking behind me.
Caution out. Well, I don't know, Ed. I don't know what we got to do to get these guys to calm down here. I don't know.
I gave them room. They wrecked right underneath me.
I don't see where it's at.
Rush. Rush come down and come right down and do a run and right in front of the car.
Back and take a look at this. Oh no, Stephen Pearson come up into him. You better go look at that again, Ed. Stephen Pearson, Rush was holding his line, and Stephen Pearson just come right up the hill into the side of Rush. I'm going to go back and I
looked at it wrong.
Yeah, I want to look at it from Stephen's car here, though, just to make sure, because see, he's coming up off of the white line here and going out and comes right into Rush. So he definitely really Stephen Pearson bringing that one out. And how many marks is that for him?
I'm not sure. For this race?
Yeah.
There's one.
Okay. Just checking.
Oh, yes.
I thought he was involved in that other one, but I guess he wasn't the one that brought that caution out. It was we decided it was somebody else. So, all right.
It was Maxwell.
Yep. Okay. Right. Staying out, Sean Butler second, Tommy Lee third, and Travis Brown up into fourth. Timothy Lewis. Woohoo! Look at Timothy Lewis in fifth. Running the Black Crown car tonight. The Chris Sercois in sixth, and the captain in seventh. Boy, the cars are wigging out the server in here tonight, Ed. Oh, I got cars wigging out everywhere. Ryan Ayers and Sean Butler were just like flipping. Holy moly. They're, it seems like, this isn't the first time we've had trouble with Auto Club. I've had trouble with it before. And cars, trucks, whatever we ran on it, I don't remember, but everybody was wigging out. We were losing people. The whole field blinked out one time and then came back. They were gone like for 10 seconds and then come back.
Oh, I remember that. Yes, I remember that last season.
Yeah, it was...
Even the trucks.
I'm thinking there's something, there could be maybe a graphical glitch in this track or something. I mean, I don't know what to explain it as, so. Well, all I can hope is that the viewers are trying to struggle through this with us. We all know that the weather is bad, and man, I'm telling you what, it's been really trying for everybody to deal with this cold. It's just been absolutely nuts. So I'm thinking that could be affecting the broadcast here tonight, but I don't know. It looks like maybe we've lost a couple drivers. Ed looks like he's behind the wall, and so did Michael Maxwell. So we're dropped 2 drivers out of the race. Lee Bedsell going to be back in 31st, 1 lap down. Mark Robertson back in 30th, or 29th, excuse me. Kevin pit road, last minute stop. Rush back in 28th, trying to get the Farmville 2 car up there, back up to the front. He's got red. Cap.
We don't get in much trouble with that.
Yeah, Captain. And let's see if we can find Scott. Scott back here in 19th. Good safe place to be there, Scott. Yep. You got Mark right behind you. He'll be starting right beside you. So back up front to Ryan Ayers. So we've had a few leaders out here. We'll take a look real quick here. Number 3, and we've had 5 lead changes. So hopefully the guys get caution. We want to see racing.
What's the pit?
No idea.
I want to say 40 laps, somewhere right around 40 laps.
Okay, Ed, get him going, buddy.
So we are not the window just yet.
And just so everybody knows, we will be giving away 2 prize monies. Ed and I forgot last week to do it, so we each picked a number tonight before. There will be 2 $10 prizes given out tonight. But you must stay in the race to collect it. If you're in the race, you don't get the money.
Good ruling on that.
Hey, gentlemen, tighten them up. Cars in, Rudy. Green flag. Wait one more time, gentlemen. Let's go racing.
Good start by the front row. Sean Butler on the high side. And Ayers been really fast here tonight. Tommy Lee trying to work up underneath Sean Butler. Him and Butler know how to race each other, and they race each other pretty clean. And right there in the 44, Travis Brown staying right with them guys. Sean Butler up on the high side. Tommy Lee taking second from Sean Butler. Now Travis Brown looking to the inside. Not enough horses under the hood to get by Sean Butler, though. Timothy Lewis here in 5th.
I think he's running on a 6-pack.
Yeah, William Kirk coming up through. Oh, we got a loose one. And he checked up and caught it. Travis Brown, good catch.
Oh, say that. You're the wreck.
Another one.
Yes, sir. I don't know how I didn't get caught up in it.
Okay, let's go back and take a look here. Who was it back in the
I
field?
don't know how I avoided that guy there at the end.
That's Travis Brown.
Travis Brown? I was
Yes.
watching him. I didn't see him do anything, but I can't even find him.
He got loose.
He saved it.
Retiring from the race.
He saved it right there. And
83 just
Oh.
drove it in there.
Oh.
Like he got off the brake or something. He hit the brake and the 83 was right there.
Yeah, 83 of Travis Townsend getting into the back of Travis Brown. So, wow. Okay, so Travis...
No chatter on the track. That's what happens.
Yeah. Okay, Ryan Ayers still out front.
Well, the 44 gets loose and causes a wreck.
Well, race running so good, and then tonight's race not so good. Whew. Tommy Lee and crew coming down pit road here. Sean Butler, everybody himself. Oh.
Yeah, a lot of guys didn't jump in at the last second.
Sean Butler coming down into his pits. Probably see a 4-tire change here. Still got lots of racing to go. Travis Townsend coming into his pit stall. Probably uses reset on that, I'm sure. If he... Let's see if he's got one here. No. No reset. Alright. Must have used it already. So Ryan Ayers out front. Still. Dylan Turlin second. Christopher Herlo third. Joey Buscemi in fourth. Stephen Pearson fifth. Rush up to sixth. What? Tommy Serrato in seventh. Daniel Smallwood eighth. Kevin O'Brien ninth. And Frank G. your top 10. So a little bit of a different crowd up there, Ed.
Oh yeah, definitely up towards the front, Rudy, for sure.
Yeah, a little different crowd going on right now. Those guys that were up front there, Sean Butler and crew. Sean's going to be back in 11th, it looks like. Tommy Lee back in 14th. William Kurt, well, they're still changing here. Some of the guys did come down pit road. Pearson 5th. Yeah, Rush 6th. Daniel Smallwood 7th. Chris Turquoise in 8th. Sean Butler 9th. Cody Griffin, your top 10.
I see what you're saying about that server. I just lost a bunch of cars. I was looking at them all of a sudden, they just blinked out.
Yeah, I think they're seriously wrong. Maybe not with iRacing, but I think with the internet tonight, because it is really up and down and wigging out on us. I don't know, man. I've dropped 14,000 on this broadcast. That's a lot. That's like half of what I've broadcasted is dropped. So I don't know. It is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow's better. It's just a good thing it's on our broadcast, not another league's, you know. And I was saving it. I was computer, and then it was starting to kind of play a little havoc with my computer here. So I said, "Nah,
I am not sure about
what." Not sure of what.
The 87 didn't get away for some reason.
Maybe he got into something. If iRacing didn't give it to him, don't give it to him.
I'm not doing nothing.
Nope. We said iRacing will take care of it, and if iRacing did not take care of it, there was a reason why. If he touched somebody, bumped somebody, whatever.
Touched the wall.
Yep.
Touched the grass.
No.
Touched somebody's arm.
No, you got to be involved in the wreck in some way, you know. And if you even just, you know, touch the wall to avoid it, you're not going to get your way by. So, better luck next caution. Hopefully you'll get it, you know.
Oh yeah.
So down to 28 drivers. race, and we've had 4 cautions, 5 lead changes.
How many are still on the lead lap? Good deal. Out of 28, that's pretty good.
Yep. And Lee Bedsell's 1 lap down. Robert Craze is 2 laps down.
So they're still in the fight.
Yeah, they can get their laps back and be right up there racing in the next caution. So,
I'm sure.
hey, a couple of laps down and then 3 laps down. There you go. All right, Ed, get them going.
Two belts. Okay, our pace car is it? Green, 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 boys. Let's go racing.
Good even
Got a
start.
guy checked up, wrong gear.
Ryan Ayers out front. Dylan Turlin right there in second. Christopher Hurlow in third. Taking a peek inside Dylan. And I don't know if
The
he's...
8 got loose.
We're getting loose here. Sean Butler trying to work this low side. And he's got company up there. Boy, a lot of racers really getting into it. The number 8 of Daniel Smallwood had it 3 wide there for just a second. Now right up the middle. Not a bad place to be right up the middle because you can get that, what we call the sucker hole. Boy, it pulls you right along. Dylan Turlin up front for the lead. Ryan Ayers fighting back on the outside. Dylan on the low side, really giving it, man, all he's got right now. But not enough. He's got to lift off of it just a little bit coming out of the corner.
3 wide here, going 3 wide. 44 is coming up middle again.
Oh boy. These guys know better than this. Oh man, you better be careful, Scott.
Rush got a little loose up. Coming in the car, coming down.
Oh boy, look at this.
Back up towards the wall.
3 wide, yeah. These guys are racing like it's the last lap, and we're not even halfway. Captain Kurt right up through there in the 9th spot. Clears all that mess. In 11.
Looks like we settled in for a minute.
Whew, man, that got a little bit hairy there for a minute. Mark right in. It's a good run on the 42 of Chris Turquoise and goes by him easily. Now Scott right behind Rush here. Rush kind of falling back a little bit. Scott goes way down low and is going to complete that pass on Rush. Rush falls in behind him. And Timothy Lewis right behind Rush. Now Rush tries to come back on the inside of Scott Brinson. He's got a great run down the backstretch, but I don't know if he's got enough horses there to get by him. But boy, he's making a good attempt at it. Going 3 side by side. Good racing going on back here. Wow, 3 wide again. Ooh, Thomas Keene right up through the middle. Boy, Scott Brinson, wow.
He was too.
Oh, I bet you had to check up on that.
Yeah, I did. Rush was coming up all over me on the outside. Got into me.
Wow.
Rush has been all over me the whole race.
Joel Hamilton in 16th, Rush in 17th, and now he's under fire by, looks like Timothy Lewis on the inside of Rush is going to take over that spot. Followed by, looks like maybe, who is that, Brian Ray coming up through there? Lee Bedsell, Joey Buscemi. God, I don't know. Lee Bedsell coming up through. He's a lap down. And he rolls on past Timothy Lewis. They're coming to take lap 38 this time by, folks. And Ryan Ayers out front with Dylan Turlin in tow. Christopher Hurlow behind him. Sean Butler in 4th. These guys kind of settling into a little bit of a run here. They know they can't make it the rest of the way from here. They're going to have to stop one more time for fuel. So the front looks like about the front 12, I believe, have kind of settled in a little bit. They're back here 3 wide again. Daniel Smallwood and the 44, Travis Brown. And Travis has got a little bit of damage on that car, but it doesn't seem to be slowing him down a bit. Damage on that car. We were going to go down here and take a look at it maybe from Daniel Smallwood's perspective. We can see a little bit of damage on that and a little bit of damage maybe on Mark Wright's car too.
Yeah, it looked like both drivers had damage. Right rear and the left rear on the 15 of right there, Mark Wright's car.
Thomas Keene, man, he just slammed it up the hill right in front of Daniel Smallwood. And now he's taking a peek on the inside of Travis Brown, and they're going 3 wide down the backstretch. Somebody's got to back out, and Thomas Keene needs to back out of that, and he does. Whew, that could have been really hairy right there. All right. Brand new, let's see, we still got the same guys up front. But boy, this is quite the battle going on back here, I'm telling you. Wow. Matthew Breckel back in 23rd, kind of settled in. He is running about 8 seconds behind the leader. Behind him, Tom Serrato.
Boy, Ayers and Harlow going at it here.
Yeah, Harlow and...
Harlow's working on the high side, and Ayers on the low side. They get that position away from boys tough up on that high side.
Dylan Turlin on the low side. Ayers is out front.
Oh, it's my spinning.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Slow him way down. King went down the pit road.
Yeah, he's way off the pace now. He's going to fall way back in the field. And that's kind of a shame because he was so fast in practice. But, boy, he's clear back to 21st now. So let's get back up to that battle up front because, boy, I'll tell you, it's heating up here, Ed.
Oh, it sure is.
We got a 5-car pull away. Yeah, 5-car.
Sean Button just lurking. Sean Button is our winner last race. It was.
Yep. Tommy Lee in 5th, taking up the tail end of that front 5 that have pulled away. William Kirk, captain, back here in 6th. He's back 2.7 seconds behind the leader right now. Cody Griffin in 7th, and Joey Buscemi in 8th. We'll give a shout out to his wife, Gyro. She's usually always watching him race. Hopefully this thing has settled into a halfway decent broadcast. I don't know. It's got to be the weather. So hopefully you're enjoying the show, Gyro, and thanks for watching. Joey back here in the 8th place. Oh, yep. Mark Wright. Mark Wright up into the wall, yes.
Stephen Pierce.
Well, he's not on the track. He might be just reconnecting to watch a race or something. Timothy Lewis back here in 16th. And he's getting passed up on the outside by Brian Phillips. Thomas Keene in 18th looking on. But Timothy Lewis with a great run right here. Let's get back up to the lead here. Tommy Lee taking over the 3rd spot. Oh, we got a couple into the wall. Looked like Dylan Turlin into the wall. Him and Sean Butler got together.
No caution.
No caution, though.
Caution.
Wow, that was intense. Dylan with a lot of right front damage on that car. Let's go up here and take a look at the right front of that. Oh, my, yes. Ooh. Just, I don't know, him and, it looked like him and Sean Butler just got it a little bit too close to each other. So Dylan falls back here into 5th place now.
Oh, he got some awful damage on that left side, that right side.
Oh, yes, there's a ton of it. I was going to look at Sean's, it would be on Sean's left front, I think, or me. No? Maybe it wasn't Sean he got together with. It looked like Sean. I don't know.
Hey, you need to take a look at Travis Brown here, dude. He's purposely trying to wreck me.
watch and chat what you say on the track. All right.
Me and this guy have history, and he's purposely blocking me and trying to screw me up and everything. So.
But we gotta watch what we say on the track.
I know. I just I got tired of it. I was trying to be nice, and he just being deliberate.
Brian Ray going on the outside of Travis Brown now, following up behind Scott Brinson, taking that position away from Travis Brown. So Travis Brown's nowhere near you now, Scott.
Good. Now I'm concentrating. No, there's no secret. There's no love lost between me and him.
Tommy Lee now 7/10 of a second, so he is reeling in Ryan Ayers. And him and Sean Butler working like they're teammating up here. Man, running real well. Coming down the backstretch, Christopher Hurlow in fourth. Dylan Turlin still hanging into the fifth spot. And Captain Kirk back here 3 seconds and starting to reel in Dylan Turlin. He's only a half a second behind Dylan right now. Cody Griffin in seventh. The rest of the field way back here. Joey Buscemi 8th. But Joey's still running well. So Gyro, if you're watching, he's still running good.
That sure is.
Joel Hamilton worked himself up to the 9th place. He's got a little bit of right front damage on that. He's either been into something or someone. He's got a little bit of right front damage on that too, but rolling into the 9th place, so good for him. We'll get up here to the leader because we're looking back on Tommy Lee right now. Tommy's starting to close that gap up within 3/10 of a second as Ryan Ayers had to check up big time. He got loose, and boy, look at this. Tommy Lee closes right up on his back bumper. Now looking for the lead. Tommy Lee. This could be good. Side by side with Ryan Ayers.
Side by side. He got it. He's taking the lead.
Is Tommy Lee in the lead for the first time today. He has not led a lap here today. Started back in 26th place, and here he is taking the lead. And I'll tell you what, Ed, you know as well as I do, him and Sean Butler know how to race each other.
They sure do.
They have had a ton of experience racing beside each other and having a blast. But they reeled him in from behind Ryan Ayers. And, you know, I talked to several drivers before the race, and they were saying that well, I think you were one of them, Scott. Kind of be easy on the tires and be there at the end. You know, these guys are still going to have to stop one more time. Okay, we got 30 to go, Ed. Had a little bit of a caution flurry there at the beginning, but boy, they've settled into it now. Stephen Pearson, I believe, has taken his car behind pit road. Let's go back and check on a few.
Sean Butler's going to look on the inside.
Yes, he is. And Tommy Lee goes up the hill and lets Sean get out there. Sean says, all right, I rode behind you long enough. I'm faster. I want to get up there and lead some more. Tommy Lee gives him a little love tap. And he is just pushing him down the front stretch and going into the turn. Man, them two are hooked up. Wow.
You sure are.
Ryan Ayers back here 4/10 of a second, just barely hanging into their draft. And caution.
Caution's out.
What happened back there?
Oh, Dylan Turlin going around right in front of traffic. Oh, let's go see. It looked like self-spin. I think it was just a self-spin. Don't look like anybody else got into it, Ed. But Dylan bringing out a caution here, so mark him down.
Look at that, Rudy.
It looks like that white line. Boy, everybody wants to ride on that white line, and I'll tell you, I heard guys saying the other night, you don't even want to touch that white line. Don't even touch it. Okay, so I believe Sean Butler has actually scored at bring them down pit road, because this would be their last pit stop of the day. They can make it the rest of the way on tires and fuel, so let's see what he does. And this is caution. Yes, he is bringing air down pit road. Everybody knows they're going to have to stop one more time, so it would be kind of foolish to stay out there knowing you got to, unless you just wanted to lead one lap. Everybody coming down pit road. Sean Butler into his pit stall, and Travis Townsend, which was our pole sitter, has retired from the race, I believe, so no longer in it, I think. Yep. And Tommy Lee, I think, beats out Sean Butler for the lead. Barely.
Barely. It stops.
That was a heck of a run off of pit road there.
Yeah, damage thanks to Travis Brown and all that he was pulling.
Okay, so we got Tommy Lee, Sean Butler, Ryan Ayers, Captain Kirk in 4th, Joel Hamilton 5th, Joey Buscemi in 6th, Brian Ray 7th, Daniel Smallwood, Brinson 9th, and Brian Phillips, your top 10. I don't know, Ed, maybe it's something that we need to think about when the weather is bad like this. Just not bother broadcasting up to YouTube, just broadcast it to my computer and upload it.
Yeah, that might be a big.
I can crank up the bit rate then when I broadcast it to my computer.
Yep.
Might be a thing to do, because, you know, if we're having trouble like this, I probably should have just did it. I should have just did it from the get-go.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's the track and all the cars on it, and there's a lot of glitching going on.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's something wrong with this track, but I don't think that's the deal with what's going on with YouTube right now. I think it's the weather. You know, all things considered, the weather is so bad out there. And guys, folks, if you're having any problems and you can't refresh it and it doesn't come back, I'm sorry, but you know. You gotta consider the weather and everything being so bad. It's dropped one heck of a ton of frames. It just comes and goes and comes and goes. Yep, Brian Ray coming down pit road. Wow.
Working himself back and forth, isn't he? Goes backwards and goes forwards.
I know he's listening. He always listens to the race, so I know he can hear me. So Rush in 11th? What? Yep, Brian Ray disconnected.
Yes. Yeah, he's no damage on his car either.
Okay, we're coming to lap 57, Ed. We're ready to get them cranked up here and maybe finish this thing under green. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be awesome.
We have 24 laps to go when they take the green. Tommy Lee just wigged out. There he's back. Oh, tonight I don't think it's just us. It's everybody's having tonight. So we've seen cars.
How many more cautions do you think we'll have?
I don't know.
Hope none.
I've seen people blink out that I've never seen blink out. So we're seeing all kinds of problems.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm hoping, Scott, we have 2 more maybe, or 1 more maybe.
Okay, top side, and here we go, Ed.
Okay, pace car drops in. Green, green, green. Waves one more time. Boogie, boogie, guys. Let's go racing one more time.
And Tommy Lee side by side coming down the front stretch and getting ready to go in turn 1. And it looks like Sean Butler's got a nose or half a car length on him. And look who's coming up through there, Ryan Ayers. And Ryan Ayers going to take in the 2nd spot.
Oh, baby yellows.
Are you kidding me? Well, oh brother, Cody Griffin getting doored. It looks like. Let's go back and take a look here. Not sure who that. Oh, I'm thinking it might have been Kevin O'Brien, but I shouldn't say that till I look at it. Cody Griffin kind of going up through the middle here. Now he goes around to the right side. Up on the high side. Looks like maybe he cuts it down pretty hard, but look at it from Dylan's perspective here. Dylan was holding his line, actually. Cody Griffin come down into him, Ed. Dylan was actually...
I don't see it. They're blinked out on my end, so I don't see it.
Dylan's actually, well, he did kind of drift up just a hair, but I mean, I'm talking like an inch. He drifted up off of that black tar line. But Cody Griffin come down and actually... So Cody Griffin, yeah, he gets the mark. Bringing out the caution. Alright, we're back up under yellow conditions here once again with Sean Butler in the lead. Change up in the front here. Ryan Ayers 2nd, Tommy Lee 3rd, William Kirk 4th, Joey Buscemi in 5th, Scott Brinson 6th, Joel Hamilton 7th, Christopher Hurlow 8th, Daniel Smallwood 9th, and Brian Phillips 10th. Wave by there. Who is that? Christopher Hurlow or Robert Craze gets away by? Yeah. Robert Craze. That'll put him 1 lap down in 26th place. Good to have Robert back with us. He had a lot of personal issues as well, so it's good to have him back racing with us. He's always been a good racer here, never been like one to cause a lot of problems or wrecking or anything like that, so. Yes, he is. And he's up to 19th. He's up to 19th, so good for him. Woohoo!
He hasn't been under the weather back at the racetrack, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Well, we've all been...
It's good to see you.
We've all been experiencing a lot of sickness and stuff. I mean, my house here, my mother-in-law has been really sick, and luckily my wife and I have been kind of holding it off, you know. But, yeah, she'd been really, really sick, but I think she's starting to get better now.
Well, welcome back, Robert. It's good to see you back.
Okay, I got shout-outs to Leanna, Gyro, Joey, and Sherelle. Faithful viewers on YouTube. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Timothy Lewis on pit road, trying to get some last minute service done on that, maybe some fresh tires. Back in 25th place, behind Kevin O'Brien, Matthew Breckel back there, Joey Lamb, Dylan Turlin, Cody 20th, Lee Bedsel 19th, Mark Wright 18th, Chris Serkoy's in 17th, Frank G up to 16th, Rush in 13th. Whoa! Man, yeah, that just blows me away. He's up there running that good. Yes, sir. Usually he's wrecked out by now. Driving the Farmville 2. He's one of them. He's in that Farmville 2 AA.
He was in a crash earlier.
Yeah, but he goes to the AA meetings for Farmville 2. Oh, I give him a lot of guff about that, I'll tell you. Yes, they are. We're going to line them up here 2 by 2, 20 laps to go. We're going to get the green on 19 to go, boys.
There are going to be cars everywhere in these last 19 laps.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, it was that way earlier. It's going to be just, it's going to look like LA at 5 o'clock here in a couple minutes. Maybe not 5 o'clock, but as we know, traffic.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
All right, let's see if we can get this thing to go green the rest of the way. That was caution number 6. Yay.
I thought that was caution number 5.
Nope, number 6.
That's what I wrote down, caution number 5. Okay, pace car is in the pit road. Green flag, wait one more time. Okay, guys, let's go racing.
Pretty even start there by the front 6.
Well, Thomas Lee gonna push Sean Butler down there to get that lead going here.
Yes, he is. Scott Brinson just a little asleep at the wheel that time on that restart.
It's the damage.
And Christopher Hurlow gonna get by him on the inside, taking up that position, putting Scott back to 7th. Joey Buscemi with a great run. Tommy Lee going back to 4th. That quick. The Captain Kirk in 3rd. Up on the high side.
We have a yellow.
Oh no, big crash in the back, folks. Oh my, big one. Let's go back and take a look here. That was a big one. It was back further than this took me to Chris Serkoy, but I don't think that's where it happened, but we'll see here in just a second. Pretty hard racing by these guys though. Oh, Dylan Turlin may have come in here.
13 to 44 to 39 looks like a high side there.
Oh yeah, right up there in front. Travis Brown into, it looks like him and Rush got together. Rush didn't bring it out. It looks like, yeah, Rush did. He come up into Travis Brown, pushing Travis up the hill into the 39. So Rush bringing out that caution. He did come up the hill into Travis Brown.
Nobody pitted.
So I'm gonna look at Rush here just for the heck of it and see if he wavers. Yeah, he did. He come up into Travis Brown right there. You know, Ed, I'm going to call that a racing incident because they kind of came together at the same time. Rush was coming up and Travis was coming down.
I look at the 44 come right down on Rush.
Well, I know, but Rush went up the hill too. Look at Rush.
He didn't come up much though.
No, but he did.
Dropped it right down there.
Yeah, they met like right in the middle, right there. I would call that a racing incident.
Okay, right here, big buddy.
Well, I mean, you know, what do you think? You know, after looking at it from both cars, it looked like they kind of met in the middle, you know. Rush come up just that ever so slight bit, 6 inches or a foot. And Travis come down into him. I mean, it would have been inevitable that Travis would have got into him anyhow, but I'm just saying they did meet in the middle when the caution come out.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would.
That's a racing incident, the 69 and the 44.
Yeah, I would put a little check mark in each of their box. One, but just to kind of keep an eye on, you know, Travis Brown's been in a lot of stuff here tonight, so I don't know if he's having trouble with the setup, steering, or he's just being over aggressive. But maybe we can get a word in with Travis later on. We haven't even interviewed anybody in the race tonight, but I think with all the issues going on here, I think we got enough to worry about. Somebody just getting out. Looks like the 39 just it out in time. That's going to put Brian Phillips way back into 24th now. And he's got a lot of damage on that car. See if we can catch up with Brian here. He's got a lot of damage. Take a look at the back of his car here. Yeah, pretty good amount of damage. The whole side and the back. So he's going to be a little bit loose, but at least he's got some new tires now. Sean Butler leading them. Ryan Ayers second, Captain Kirk third. Tommy Lee fourth, Joey Buscemi fifth, Christopher Herlow sixth, and Scott Brinson seventh. Joel Hamilton in eighth. Daniel Smallwood ninth, and Tom Serrato up into the top 10 now. Good to see Tom up there. He's been keeping that car pretty clean all race, Ed, and he's there at the end when he needs to be.
He sure is, Reed.
Okay, coming to 15 to go this time by. Taking a look, that was caution number 7, Ed. And we've had right now Ryan Ayers has led the most laps with 27. The best that Sean could do right now would be to tie that. If he led all the rest of the laps, he could tie that. So we may be looking at a tie for the most laps led, but we're far from being over yet here, folks. It looks like it's going to be, what, about a 13 lap?
It's going to get wild.
I hope not. I just want them to race and finish this race, definitely, you know, clean and.
Oh, they're going to be racing, Rudy. Don't worry. Cleanly, I don't know. But they're going to be racing.
That's all right. 4.
And fight with the pencil.
Mark it down. That's all we can do. You might get parked or you might get to race next week, but
hard to put the hurt on the pencil, huh?
That's right.
All right, Ed.
Get him going, buddy.
Oh, you know I'm right on him. Okay, our pace car's in the pit roll one more time. Green, green, green. Boogie, 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 guys. Let's go racing.
Great start by the front row. Looks like everybody getting a pretty good grip on everything. Going into turn 1, and boy, that Captain Kirk takes it down. He hits that white line and he falls back to 4th. Christopher Herlow in 5th. Now gets a good run on Captain Kirk coming up on the backstretch and going into turn 3. He's got a great run. Tommy Lee looking on the inside of Ryan Ayers, so we're getting a little bit of shuffling around up here in the front, guys. Tommy Lee taking up the second spot. Yeah. Oh, Rush. What happened to Rush there? What is going on with his stuff?
I don't even know where
He's
he's
gone.
At. I don't see him on the track.
He's gone. Wow, that was crazy.
It was Daniel Smallwood. He checked up the whole field. He was coming out of 4 and he was going to hit the wall, and Rush was right behind him and checked everybody up.
Oh, man.
We have a yellow from somewhere.
Well, let's go back and see. Oh, Tom Serrato into it. We were just saying how he had kept that thing clean the whole race, and here we go. I swear I'm jinxing these guys. Okay, it looks like the 38 on his inside. They're going 3 wide back here. Timothy Lewis up on the high side. And Tom trying to keep it off and give him the room. And boy, blinker right ahead of him. And it looks like Tom Serrato comes right across the nose of Timothy Lewis and catches Timothy Lewis on that. So Tom Serrato bringing out the caution, Ed.
Good work, buddy.
That's what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm going to go back and look at it one more time here just to make sure. I want to look at it from Timothy Lewis's car. It looked to me like Timothy was holding his line because he was clear. He had nowhere else to go. He was almost up against the wall. He was trying. Yeah, he seen what was coming. He never moved. Actually turned to the right a little bit to avoid it. And Tom Serrato comes right across the nose of Timothy Lewis. I don't know if his spotter told him he wasn't clear, or he was clear, or what happened there. And that sent Timothy Lewis down across the inside. But Timothy's still in it. Now he's coming down pit road. Well, a few in the back. That's about it.
84 spin, the 40 spin. Serrato.
I think we're gonna probably have one more caution.
Oh, please don't say that.
It's just that feeling, Rudy. Yeah, when you've been at so many of these races where this happens, it's just nobody's gonna start driving perfect now. You know what I mean?
Cautions, 8 cautions in 69 laps is just. Here we are. We're right back to where we were last season, Ed.
We sure are, Rudy.
It's just the whole coming off the corner, getting sucked up into the wall. It's causing people to get out of it, and it's stacking up the field. And it's nothing, you know, it's just practice. I mean, you guys have got the weather turned all the way down. I mean, there's nothing on your guys' end. So.
All right, coming to 10 to go this time by. Sean Butler up front, Tommy Lee second, Ryan Ayers third, Christopher Hurlow fourth, William Kirk fifth, Joey Buscemi sixth, Scott Brinson seventh, Tony DeGennaro in eighth, Joel Hamilton ninth, and Dylan Turlin 10th. Ten laps to go, folks.
Yep, 2 to green. Be an 8-lap shootout. Probably run 1 or 2 under green, then be a caution, and then be a 2-lap shootout. That's how I'm predicting the finish. I hope I'm wrong. That's my prediction.
And remember, folks, the double payout tonight because we didn't pay out last week. Ed and I completely forgot. Double payout for tonight's 2 places we picked. Secret numbers, Ed and I, for before the race. And I have them wrote down here. Ed knows what they are, too. And once the race is over, we'll announce who those places are and who will get $10 for each place. We were giving out $10 to the winner, and second was getting $5, but we've decided to change that up because for these guys wanting to race it up to be there in first and second, taking people out just for $5 or $10. I mean, wow. You know, so we decided we were just gonna just pick a number, and whoever finishes in that place gets $10, and that's it.
Don't forget to mention our sponsor tonight, Reese.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sim Garage. Yeah, let me. Oh man, sorry about that, Steve. Sim. Check them out, folks. Custom-made button boxes, and I'll tell you what. You tell him what you want, he'll custom build it to your liking, to your specifications, and he builds some great ones. I have one, and it's awesome. But check them out at simgarage.com. Thanks, Steve. Okay, Ed, we're ready to get this thing back under green here and get this finished up, buddy. Are you there?
I sure am, Rudy.
All
I
right.
got you covered, buddy.
Okay, just checking.
I'm always watching the pace car.
Yep. Okay, Sean Butler, Tommy goes here. Ryan Ayers has been really fast. Christopher Hurlow hungry for a win here this season. Hasn't had one, and he's itching to get one. So let's see what he does. Captain Kirk in 5th and Joey Buscemi 6th.
Okay, Rudy, Ford Mustang GT goes down pit road. Green flag waves. Big boogie, guys. Let's go racing.
Great start by the front row, side by side. Looks like Tommy Lee might get beat up, but Ryan Ayers sticks his nose in there underneath Tommy Lee to take up the second spot. He knows it's time to move. 8 laps to go here, folks. Captain Kirk in 5th. Christopher Hurlow, or 4th, Christopher Hurlow in 5th. Tommy Lee pulls out, gets a good run on Ryan Ayers, and them two get together.
He saved it. They both saved
Good
it.
save.
Tommy, give him a little push.
Oh, Ryan Ayers still not. Oh, no. That's going to bring out the caution. But it's not over yet, folks, because, man, I'll tell you, it's still a lot of racing to go. Ooh.
No caution.
Yeah, the caution's out.
Didn't see it, y'all. Now I do. Okay.
See, Tommy Lee stuck that nose down in underneath Ryan Ayers, and Ryan comes down to try to block him. So I'm looking from Ryan's car. He really cut down that corner. Watch from Tommy Lee's here. Tommy kept trying to go down to get away from him, and Ryan Ayers just kept pushing and pushing. So I would say Ryan Ayers bringing out that caution, because now he gets up here and gets loose. And I wouldn't even say it was from that incident. That would be classified as a racing incident. But Christopher Hurlow gets into him, and that spins him around and brings out the caution. A lot more guys getting into it as well. So Ryan Ayers bringing out that caution. Man, Brian Phillips into it. Holy smokes. All right. Sure. Tommy Lee blinked out again. Or what happened here? He must have left, Ed.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Well, what the heck?
But Tommy Lee did start that, though.
Huh?
I would have to go put it on Tommy Lee for causing that wreck.
No. How do you figure?
Yeah, you better look backwards.
Yeah, but that's not what started the caution, though. What started the caution, they separated from that and they went on racing, and then Ryan Ayers got loose and spun out. That's what brought out the caution. That's what brought out the caution. Not when Tommy Lee got into him. You're looking at it you're looking way back too far. You know, you got to look at what brought that caution out. It was Ryan Ayers spinning on the track. Tommy Lee wasn't even near him.
I got it now. I got it. Yeah, I got it now.
Okay. Tommy Lee wasn't even near him. But Tommy Lee takes...
No, actually, Tommy Lee saved him.
Yeah. Tommy Lee he's not even on the track now. So Ryan Ayers and Scott Brinson on pit road, Timothy Lewis on pit road. What's going on with your car there, Scott?
Whoever came back up on the track, that's what I'm looking to see. I think it was Tommy Lee took me out of the race. Not very happy about it either. When he was on the apron, why he would veer all the way to the outside of the track like that, I don't know, but I would like racing. Definitely think about that. That caused a lot of other people to be piled up behind me, because I know people hit me, but it completely trashed my car.
All right, William Kirk second, Christopher Hurlow in third, and Christopher did get some damage on that too. Dylan Turlin fourth, Thomas Keene in fifth, Joey Buscemi sixth, Joel Hamilton seventh, Travis Brown up to the 8th spot now, Tony Griffin your top 10. Sean looking maybe here for his second win of the season. He won the season opener and got beat last week, but this week here he's looking to maybe regain this. He had it won last week, but weird finish to that race at Dover. Caution come out, and William Kirk mistakenly did not come down pit road, and had stayed out there. They went green, and a caution come out at the very end, and he wound up winning it by default. So weird finish to a race.
Yeah, it sure was.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cough in your ear. All right, well, looks like, Ed, we may have about a 3-lap shootout here to the end.
Tommy Lee did come up off the bottom and right up in front of you. It looked like he got loose and just slid up the track.
Another wasted hour and a half of my life. Thanks, Tommy. Appreciate that.
Okay, Ed. Yeah, let's get them going here. This will be it right here. Even if a caution comes out now, the race will be over. So let's see how these guys, man, a lot of cautions here tonight. I'm telling you, we've had 9 cautions. That was 48 too many. Shouldn't have had any cautions. Maybe 1 or 2. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll get this thing finished up.
You bet, Rudy.
A lot of cautions.
Okay, pace car's in. Boogie boogie, guys, let's go racing.
Oh man, what happened there? Camera wigged out.
So that one's going to lead him down to turn 2.
Christopher Hurlow in second underneath Captain Kurt. Dylan Turlin in fourth right there, looking to see what's going to happen with these guys. Decides to go to the outside. I'm not sure what he's trying to do there, blocking Thomas Keene or what. But Dylan underneath and following.
Get them, boy, somebody get somebody to push here to turn 29 and 87.
Coming here to 2 to go, folks, and William Kirk still in second behind Sean Butler. 2 to go. Alright, a little bit of distance between them guys. Christopher Hurlow back in third as Thomas Keene takes up the 4th spot. And Joel Hamilton coming alive here at the end of the race. Taking a look real quick here. He started 24th today, and here he is running in the top 5. So great run for Joel today. Cody Griffin in, well, he gets passed up by Joe Buscemi. Joe Buscemi rolls into 6th. But coming to take the white flag, Sean Butler this time by, folks. And he's got a mirror full of William Kirk. Both of them hungry for this win. Can Sean hold him off? Boy, what a tight race right here for the end, Ed.
Oh, it sure is, Rudy.
And Thomas Keene into 3rd. Joel Hamilton 4th. Great run for Joel. Christopher Hurlow now in 5th. Joel looking maybe wants to get up there on that podium, but coming to the checkered flag off of turn 4. William Kirk dives it clear to the bottom, tries to get a run on Sean Butler, bringing it to the line. So close, Sean Butler winning it by 2/1,000ths of a second. Or I'm sorry, 2/10ths of a second, excuse me. My bad. I got to get my math straight here. My math in my mouth. All right, great run for Sean and William Kirk out front here. What a finish. As these guys come around here to take their cool down lap, we'll give them a little bit of time here to get their composure. Probably Sean's going to probably do some burnouts for us, but we'll get down here in just a minute and talk to him and see how his race went for him.
Okay. It's a little bump to
You're getting a lot of chatter out there right now. Everybody congratulating Sean. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in there or not, Ed.
Hey guys.
Sean Butler, you got a copy?
I got you ready.
Well, Sean, a lot of cautions out there tonight, but you kept that car out front good enough for a win here tonight. Talk about your racing out there. A lot of pacing, but a lot of racing too.
Yeah, it was a lot of pacing. I'm not sure. I mean, you'd think after Dover last week, we had like 2 cautions. You'd think we'd be able to come here to this huge track and be able to run green for the whole thing. But after last week's caution, and you know that kind of took me out of a win there coming in for tires. I wasn't going to let that happen again. I just kept it up front and hoped it worked. And it was just a good race up there between us. You know, all these guys running up front. I know there was a couple little weird incidents up there. I'm not sure what the heck was happening, but overall, good race.
Well, it was good enough to get you into victory lane here. 2nd win of the season, Sean. I know we talked about last week there. It was kind of a misfortune thing that happened to you, but you still, you know, finished halfway decent. But 2nd win of the season here out of race 3. How much momentum does this give you for the season now to bring the championship to a close? I know it's a long ways off yet, but it's something you got to be thinking about.
Man, it's just, you know, it's been a great start to the season. If that late caution didn't come out last week, it would have been, you know, I would have been so swept the season so far, but it just wasn't meant to be. But I'm with all these people that I'm racing with and all these quality drivers, I'm shocked how well I've been running, and I just hope I can keep up the momentum and not get in any wrecks.
William Kirk giving you a pretty tough time there at the end. You know, he got that win last week by default and by accident, but still, it all counts on paper. But he was looking for victory lane again here tonight, and you held him off for the victory. So congratulations to you, Sean. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Thank William Kirk for racing me clean there. I'm sure if he really wanted to, he could have tried to dive it in there, try to make a stick, but he didn't because that's not the kind of guy he is. And just you up there in the booth doing a great job. So I always love watching the races afterwards and commentating and everything. And just looking forward to next week's race.
Okay, Sean, thanks for talking with us, and again, congratulations on a good victory here tonight.
Thanks, Rudy.
William Kirk, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, William, you come in second. I know that's really not what you wanted, but you wanted that victory after last week. But still going to keep you right up there pretty close in the points with Sean. He's got 2 victories. You got 1. What's this going to do for you looking for the season? Is kind of give you a little bit of a shot in the arm with some 2 great finishes here 2 weeks in a row?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to help with both points and momentum. I mean, we were pretty confident and won last week, and we did a whole lot of testing and practice here, and we felt like we had a pretty good car. Maybe definitely top 5 car, hopefully top 3. So we did that. So that's good. Wasn't really shooting for a win. Went for it at the very end because it was right there, and we just kind of put ourselves in a good position. But definitely happy with the second place finish, and yeah, it's gonna definitely help with the points. We haven't been in a single incident for the past 2 races, so that's going to be good. No penalty points. Good. We're getting as many points as we can right here. So I'm going to try to gain some of that ground and get up there in top 5 in points. Try to put up a fight for some of those guys, and we're just going to look at doing the best we can going forward.
Well, that's a very good attitude to have, William. I am really proud of you. You've come a long ways up through here, and looking at a great possible championship here battle with Sean Butler, and I don't know who's in third, but only third race into it. A lot can happen in the season, and I hope that everything keeps going the way it's going for you. But congratulations on your second place tonight. And anybody you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, I want to thank Sean for, it's always fun racing him because it'll be clean and fun and it'll be a challenge. And he just had the better car, but he just showed a lot of class, and I appreciate it. It was fun racing him even though he beat me. But, yeah, he was car at the field all night, and felt kind of bad taking his win last week. So, I mean, if it had to have been anyone, to beat me this week, it was good that it was Sean. I feel like he deserved it last week too. But I want to give a shout-out to him and all you guys up in the booth for doing such a good job. I want to give a shout-out to my friend watching, Drew, and I want to give a shout-out to the veterans. I forgot to do that last Tuesday, so I feel like a terrible human being, but shout-out to all the veterans for the Veterans Day, and Lee Bedsall for giving me an awesome paint job of rocking the Cancer Sucks scheme with Cessna, and looks pretty good. So I just want to say thanks to all those people, and, thank you for doing what you guys do, and the whole field for being a fun race.
All right, William, thanks for talking with us, buddy. Good job out there today.
Thank you, sir.
Thomas Keene, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, Thomas, you kind of got caught up into some stuff there early in the race. A little bit of damage on the car. I don't know if you got it all fixed, but it looked halfway decent when you come to the end of the race. But you bring it into third place. Pretty tough racing getting back up through the field to bring it into third. Talk about your race.
Well, I led a few laps there at the beginning, which really helped me there. But what really helped me was what really hurt me. Was after I pitted there, I got caught up in a little scrubbish there. That really killed me. I thought I had a reset there, but I did not. So had to get that damage fixed. That made me get into another wreck. So I already had 8X there, so that was 2 penalty points, which I did not need. And I just said, okay, I'm just going to try to ride in the back, since I knew from there it's going to be kind of hard to go more than a few laps without a wreck. So I said, I'm just going to take my time. And then when I got to 11 there and that scrubbish happened at the front, I just turned that thing to the left and tried to clean it. And when I got up to the 5th, I knew I could easily get a top 3. And when Curlo and I think it was Dylan there got a little contact, to help me get third there, so I'll take with it. I think I got into second down the point, so I'll take it. Just need to have some clean races here going into the next few weeks. Chicago has been a good track for us. Hopefully we can go there and prove that we can have a better car than we did this week. But if we just go there and have some good runs, I think I could be up there with Butler. I'll probably be about 20 points from him now, but you have a few good races here, and I could probably be back up there with him.
All right, well, very good job out there today, Thomas, getting it back up toward the front and being in contention. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank my Lord Jesus, you guys putting on these races, my parents, my friends watching, Anthony, Koalas, everyone out there that's watching me, everyone who supported me, and yeah, I mean, thanks to everyone out there that we did have a clean race at the beginning. All these guys in this league, I know tonight was not the best race in this league so far, or the best race of the league of the season so far, but I know next week we can turn it around.
Roger that. All right, thanks for talking with us, Thomas, and again, congrats on third place.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, let's run down through the results real quick here, and we'll get out of here. Results there. Sean Butler winning here tonight's second win of the season. William Kirk with one win this season last week at Dover. Thomas Keene in third. Joel Hamilton fourth. Great finish for Joel tonight. Christopher Hurlow in fifth. Joey Buscemi in sixth. Cody Griffin seventh. Chris Turquoise in eighth. Travis Brown ninth. Robert Craze top 10. Tony DeGennaro 11th, Matthew Breckel 12th, Timothy Lewis 13th, Tom Serrato 14th, Lee Bedsel 15th, Kevin O'Brien 16th, Dylan Turlin 17th, Ryan Ayers 18th, Tommy Lee 19th, Scott Brinson 20th, Mark Wright in 21st, Brian Phillips 22nd, Daniel Smallwood 23rd, Rush 24th, Frank G in 25th, Joey Lamb 26th, Brian Ray 27th, Stephen Pearson 28th, Travis Townsend 29th, and Justin Rogers 30th. Mark Robertson finishing 31st, Michael Maxwell 32nd, and Mike Vining only completing 10 laps, so finishing in the 33rd spot. So again, congratulations to our winner here, Sean Butler, and we'll be looking forward to next week. But tune in tomorrow night here at MaxSpeedTV for another broadcast for the Mach Speed Racing League. I'm not sure what track they're running at right now, but we'll see tomorrow. I think it's Watkins Glen, so you might want to tune in tomorrow night. And hopefully YouTube does a better job in getting this thing broadcast a little bit better. So, but until then, stay safe.